Let me ask you something real. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? You're putting in the hours, you're learning, you're improving, but you're still not where you want to be? It's frustrating, isn't it? And it starts to get in your head. You begin wondering, am I just not skilled enough? Do I need to learn more? Or maybe it's something else, something deeper. Today, we're talking about one of the most important and most misunderstood ideas in personal growth: mindset versus skill set. Which one matters more, and how do you know where to focus your efforts? Because if you get this wrong, you can waste years chasing the wrong thing. But if you get it right, you'll start making real progress faster than you ever thought possible. But before we get to the video, if you're new here and you never seen my channel before, my name is Elliot and I upload videos about investing, the stock market, and I do updates on my own portfolio, which is on the Robinhood app. So if that's something you enjoy, please consider subscribing. I upload videos just like this every 2 weeks. Let's start with the obvious: skill set. Your skill set is what you can do. It's the part people see. If you're good with numbers, you might be great at budgeting, spotting trends, or understanding patterns. If you practice editing for months or years, you become a storyteller. If you studied sales or negotiation, you might be great at closing deals. And let's be real, skill is earned. You don't just wake up knowing how to invest like Warren Buffett. You put in the reps, you fail, then improve. And the truth is, when people think of success, they usually think of skills first. They say things like, "She's so talented. He's just built different." But that's where the story gets twisted. I used to think if I just got good enough at something, whether it was investing, content, or business, then success would just click. I thought results would show up, but they didn't. Not right away, because skill set is only half the equation. Now, let's talk about mindset. Mindset is the invisible part of success. It's how you think when no one's watching. It's what you believe when nothing's working. And here's the kicker. Mindset is what gets you through the time when your skills aren't good enough yet. Everyone starts as a beginner. Everyone struggles at first. But some people stay stuck there, while others keep climbing. Why? Because they believe something different. They believe they can grow. They believe failure is a teacher, not a verdict. They believe progress is more important than perfection. That's mindset. And when you have it, you can lose 10 times and still come back for round 11. I've posted videos that barely got any views. And honestly, there were moments where I questioned myself. But what kept me going wasn't talent. It wasn't some secret strategy. It was the mindset that said, this is part of it. Keep learning. Keep going. Here's where a lot of people get stuck. They get caught up in the loop of learning. They take one more course, read one more book, watch one more tutorial, but they never launch. That's not a skill problem. That's a mindset block. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear that they're not ready yet. Let me tell you something real. You will never feel 100% ready. And the people who win, they're not the most skilled. They're the ones who start before they feel ready and build the skills along the way. Think about that. How many things have you delayed not because you didn't have the skill, but because you didn't believe you were capable? So here's the big question. If you're just starting your journey, if you're trying to turn your goals into real momentum, where should you start? With skill set or with mindset? Here's my answer. Start with mindset, because mindset is what gives you permission to begin. You can't develop your skills if you never start. You can't get better if you're too afraid to look bad. And most people don't fall short because of a lack of ability. They fall short because they doubt themselves. So let's get practical. Here's how you can start building both right now. Mindset builders. Start every day with 5 minutes of journaling. Ask, what do I want to become today? When you fail, write down one lesson and one small win every single time. Follow people who talk honestly about growth, not just people who flaunt results. Skill set builders. Choose one skill that directly impacts your goal. Editing, investing, communication. Go deep, not wide. Spend 30 days focused on getting better at just that. Practice in public. Post, publish, ship your work. Even if it's not perfect, you don't have to do it all overnight. You just need to do one thing a day that moves you forward. One page, one rep, one upload, one lesson. If you're still here, that tells me something. You're not here to coast. You're here because you want to grow. And maybe right now, you're not where you want to be. That's okay. Every single person you admire started there, but they didn't stay stuck because what they couldn't do. They kept going because they believed they could learn. So if no one's told you this lately, hear it now. You're not too late. You're not too inexperienced. You're not too anything. You just need to start. Build the belief, stack the skills, and give yourself time to become who you're meant to be. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below. Looking back at your own journey, has your mindset or your skills made the bigger difference? And we'll see you next time.